I've got a silly story for us from Kibitzers and Fools by Sims Tabak. All right. Once there was a man named Motka who was a fish peddler, and he decided to improve his business. He sold his pushcart and rented a store, and then painted a sign to hang over the doorway that said, "Fresh fish sold here daily." And then a kibitzer came by. What's a kibitzer? Well, it's somebody who thinks that you absolutely need their advice, and that their advice will make your world so much better. Well, what kind of a sign is that? The kibitzer yelled. Why are you saying fresh fish? I mean, it's not like you're selling spoiled fish. Everybody knows it's fresh, right? In fact, the fact that you have to specify that it's fresh really might be creeping people out. You're right, said Motka, and he painted over the word fresh. Then a second kibitzer came by. Isn't it obvious you're selling it? I mean, fish here. Why do you need to say fish sold here? Why would a store not be selling? All right, and he painted over that word. Of course, a third kibitzer came by. Why not? And this one found the word here very puzzling. Why do you have to say here? Are you selling fish somewhere else? Would people expect you're selling it somewhere else? Of course not, Motka said, and out went the word here. And then a fourth kibitzer came by. Of course. I don't know about that sign, he said. What do you mean daily? Of course fresh fish comes in every day. That's what makes it fresh fish. Everybody knows that. And of course you're selling daily. They can see the store is open. Oh, yes, what a good idea, said Motka. Lovely illustration. And we've also got the kibitzers. Why not? All right. So he painted out the word daily, and now, by this point, he was left with just the word fish. And a fifth kibitzer came by, of course. So, Motka, why are you putting up a sign that says fish? I can smell it down the street. Of course you're selling fish. Anybody could tell. So he took down the sign altogether. How fortunate he was to get such good advice, he thought. Still, this wasn't the end of the story, because as he sat in front of his store, another kibitzer came by. You don't have any customers, Motka. Yeah, business is a little slow. Yeah, you should hang up a sign. And here's another story for us from the same book. Hyman Finkelstein was trying on a made-to-order suit. Now this was a very special suit because they measured him and they sewed it to his exact proportions. Look at this sleeve, he said. It's 2 inches too long. Stick out your elbow, now it fits right, the tailor responded. So, stuck out his elbow, and what do you know? It hung much better. And the collar, it's around my ears. Well, stretch your neck and move your head way back. Now the collar's in the right place. But the left shoulder is 3 inches bigger than the right. Well, bend your shoulder down like this, and then they'll both look the same. There, it's a perfect fit. So out he walked in this very awkward position. His elbow was stuck out, his head was twisted back, and one shoulder was bent all the way down. Excuse me, sir, said a stranger. Could you tell me the name of your tailor? Are you crazy? Finkelstein shouted. Why would you want a tailor that made a suit like this? Because anyone who could fit Somebody who's got one shoulder higher than the other and his elbow sticking out and his neck all awkward. That man must be a genius.